Hi, nice to see ya. Why don't you tell me how many people are going to be playing? Okay, you're a single player, right? Now, keeping it easy, please type in your name for me. Okay, do me a big favor and pick which episode you want to play. Or you can press F to browse through your favorite episodes. Is that the episode that you want? Then hit return. Thanks. 30 seconds. Okay, you're gonna buzz in on the letter B. That's B as in bottle blonde. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. All right, when you know an answer, buzz in. After you buzz in, you've got a few seconds to pick one of the choices, or you're gonna lose cash. Is that right? Aloha.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hey, welcome home. Yep, that's right. In honor of fall, football, and fancy dances, we're presenting our homecoming episode. So, before we start the game, what do you say we have a little cheer? You ready? Schmitty, he's our man. If he can't do it, nobody can. Go Schmitty! All right, now I feel stupid. You made me do that all by myself. Thanks a lot. Category, please. This one's called Hungry Like Thomas Wolfe. $2,000 for a correct answer. Okay, get out your calculators and see if you can figure out this homecoming equation. Heartfelt Thomas Wolfe coming-of-age novel plus 80s voodoo sex flick equals what? You can never go home alone. Homeward bound and gagged. Look homeward, Angel Heart. Or I'll be home for Christmas in hell. It's Thomas Wolfe's Look Homeward Angel combined with that crazy Mickey Rourke, Lisa Bonet movie, Angel Heart. Yep, and it's true, you know? You haven't really become a man until you've seen blood dripping from the ceiling as you make love to a Cosby kid. I know. Throw me a category.
Question alert.
For your enjoyment, baseball players have the biggest bats. You get this one, you pocket $2,000. Hey, you know that whole baseball sex metaphor where you get to first base and second base, and if you go all the way, you hit a home run, right? Because he is baseball's all-time home run champion. Yeah, who should also be considered baseball's biggest tramp? Hank Aaron, Ernie Banks, Mark McGwire, or Babe Ruth? That bimbo Hank Aaron holds the record for having hit the most home runs in his career, 755 of them. I'll tell you, with all that scoring going on, it's no wonder baseball players are always scratching their crotches. All right, pick a category. The category is, which came first, the chicken or the alien ship? Let's see what you'll do for $1,000. See if you can wrap your skull around this. Which of the following TV aliens would most likely try to catch a ride home in a package of legs? Mork, the Great Gazoo, Alf, or Beldar the Conehead? You want to see what the smart money says? Mork's spaceship looked like an egg. You see, the folks on Ork evolved from chickens. Schmitty calling Orson. Come in, Orson.
Yes, Schmitty?
I just wanted to let you know that I loved your work in Citizen Kane.
Oh, well, thank you.
No problem. Give me a category. Well, look what you just happened upon, my little friend. You got yourself a this or dat. The category for this this or that question is, a bad script is a terrible thing to waste. Now, I see you got this thing down. I'm just gonna put your 30 seconds on the clock, all right? Let's do it. American Pie, high school or college high. Back to school. School days. Election. Porky's. Revenge of the Nerds. Last one, Ernest Goes to... That's all 7. Well, look at you, 6 out of 7 over there. Let's see how it helps out your score. Okay, you feel good? You feel strong? Let's try some more. All right, I need a category. We're calling this one Hansel and Gretel Were Making a Documentary. $1,000 at stake on this one. Here's the question. Say Hansel and Gretel leave a trail of challah breadcrumbs to help them find their way home. What could you accurately assume about them? They're Amish. Challah is egg bread that's braided into loaves and eaten on Jewish holidays and the Sabbath. And if Hansel and Gretel were Hindu, it would have been a lot better, because then they would have followed Gandhi's advice. A devout Hindu must resist the temptation of a witch's gingerbread house. Throw me a category. Coming at you, the Pope is a wizard. $1,000 if you get it. Hey, remember in The Wizard of Oz how Dorothy keeps saying, "There's no place like home, there's no place like home, there's no place like home, there's no..." I'm sorry. If Dorothy were to say, "There's no place like Rome," over and over. No, the Colosseum is just one of the many places in Rome where a girl can fight a cowardly lion in gladiatorial combat. For the curious, here's the right answer. It's all Greek to me. And you too, because the Parthenon is in Athens, not Rome. And just like at my homecoming dance, there are a lot of stoned people there. Or stoned people, whichever. Let's take a look at Little Nielsen ratings on the prairie. You get it right, I'm putting you up $2,000. Let's see how you handle this one. If the Homestead Act applied to TV time slots, what would a show like Little House on the Prairie have to do to keep its time slot forever? Pay $5 to the FCC, stay on the air for 5 years, spin off 5 other shows, or run 5 very special episodes each season. Shouldn't have done that. Okay, now here's a good answer. Get this, according to the Homestead Act, if Western settlers staked a claim and then stayed put for 5 years, the land was theirs to keep. Of course, what most Americans don't know is that Little House tried to stay put in its time slot, but after a long, hard winter, it was eventually killed and eaten by wolves. Time to pick a category. This category is known as Life is Like an Epic Poem. We're talking 6K here, so pay attention. Okay, smarty pants, let's see if you can complete this analogy. Odysseus is to Ithaca as Forrest Gump is to Vietnam, Alabama, Shrimp, or Jenny. After the Trojan War, the Greek hero Odysseus returns to Ithaca. At the end of his journeys, Forrest Gump makes his way to Sweet Home, Alabama. That is, after he kills the Cyclops and comes up with a few catchy t-shirt slogans. All right, pick a category. Okay, Flesh Nut Slit Slime Snore.
It's time for a Hit or Wish Press Button.
Take a look at this gibberish category. Stupid creatures have needs too. $10,000 right off the bat for this one. All right, listen up. Every second and a half, some of that cash is going to disappear. So if you want to win big, you got to move quick. Okay, take a look at this gibberish phrase and tell me with what idiom does it rhyme? Sun will arouse dumb gnome. First clue, it involves cattle. A cow in the hand is worth... No. It involves cattle that take a long time to return. And your last clue, the cows eventually come home. Hey, look, that's fine if you don't know the answer. I can sit here and fire questions at you, son will arouse, dumb gnome. You know, if your cows take too long to come home, you might want to consider getting them a cell phone. That way you can call them up, find out where they are, and not worry so much. All right, I need a category. And our special guest tonight, he was hokey-poked to death. 4K coming your way for a right answer. Oh, man, I hate when I have to do this. I got these buddies who work down at the morgue, and, well, they need a little help. I got a homecoming autopsy report. The deceased danced in a linear fashion. 3 steps to the right, clap. 3 steps to the left, clap. Subsequent rocking back and forth built up charges, leading to a final fatal shock. Oh, the horror. What was this guy doing when he died? All you had to do was type this. Tragic. Yet another senseless death by electric slide. So let that be a lesson to you. If you're going to wear the cool sneakers with the lights that blink on and off on the heel, for the love of God, don't dance in the spilled punch. Give me a category. Let's have a big warm welcome for throwing up from that Saturday night fever. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. And now, your question. Suppose after doing the funky chicken on the dance floor, you eat some funky chicken from the buffet. Because it's transmitted through tainted poultry, what might you get? Malaria, salmonella, African sleeping sickness, or botulism? So you don't lose any sleep over it. Salmonella can be found in bad chicken and rotten eggs. Hey, but look at it this way. You'll be the only person during the hokey pokey who'll be able to turn their stomach around. Category, please. Open wide and get ready for We Rule in favor of partying hardy. One right answer and you got $6,000 coming at you. Forward march. If your school uses the U.S. Supreme Court as a model, what would be the first step in becoming a member of the homecoming court? Being a relative of the school principal. Appointment by the class president. All nominees for Supreme Court are first appointed by my close personal friend, the President of the United States. And as long as you don't find a pubic hair in your soda, homecoming will go off without a hitch. Throw me a category. The category? The girl in the edible dress. Heads up, this one's gonna be $6,000. See what you can do with this one. Oh no, you broke the spaghetti straps on your dress right before the homecoming dance. Because it's long and thin, which pasta noodles would make the best substitute straps? Penne, ziti, vermicelli, or cavatelli? Should have picked this one. Add a nice basil corsage to that vermicelli strap dress, and there's really no need to go out for dinner. Time to pick a category. For your viewing pleasure, accessorizing with artillery. I got $2,000, says you don't know this one. Hey, did you ever hear that song, The Homecoming Queen's Got a Gun? Yeah, it was a very funny novelty song before kids actually started shooting at each other. If the Brady Bill were in effect when the homecoming queen purchased her gun, how long would she have to wait before arming herself? 2 hours, 5 days, 6 weeks, or 1 year?
All right, losers! Get your hands in the air!
You're holding a tiara.
I know, I'm still waiting for my gun.
Of course, she wouldn't have to wait if she bought it behind the porta-johns at the local gun show, like the other kids. you've made it to the Jack Attack. Always in a hurry. I bet you're a joy to hang out with. Here's your clue. Tell me about your swank home, and then give me your phone number so I can call you at all hours of the evening. Good luck, freaks. Nothing to write home about, but not too shabby. Let's see your score. That's it. Well, player one, what are you going to do? You're a loner and you got no friends, but hey, at least you're good at trivia games. Try not to listen as the voices in your head scream,
You don't know Jack!
If you particularly enjoyed this episode, hit F and make it a favorite. If you want to give it another go and play again, you just tell me, all right?
By hand.
And how the Earth will be farmed in the future using advanced microchip technology.
That's why we keep it simple.
A single large supercomputer handles all farm duties.
The American Produce Corporation. Family owned and operated until 1982.
Then bought out by a billion-dollar corporation.
Artificial intelligence will feed the world fruits and vegetables for the future.